In this video, we are going to see how to create this hover effect using HTML and CSS. To create this, we need 3 files: HTML file, CSS file, and 1 image. To follow along, I'll leave the source code in the description in case if you got stuck somewhere. Just copy paste the code and start along with me. Now let's get started. Cool. Now let's create a file. We'll name it as index2.html. Control N, Control S. Just checking some time. Control N, Control S. Index2.html. Control N, Control S. Style2.css. Exclamatory tab. Now we need a container. Inside the container we need image. We'll name it as bg.jpg. It's in the same folder. Then we need overlay div. This overlay div will have the codes. Cool. Now I'm just going to copy paste the font CDN. So this is the Roboto font CDN. For all element I have removed the margin and padding and added the box sizing border box and made the font family Roboto. Now let me link the style sheet here. Link style2.css. Now let me show you how our HTML looks like. We are named as index2.html on the same folder. So this is how it looks. So call the body first, and whatever is there inside the body I want it to be at the center. So display flex, align items center, horizontally align center, justify content center, vertical align center. To make the vertical align center, we have to add a height of 100% of viewport. Viewport is simply the browser screen. Viewport height. Now this would be at center. Let me add the background something blackish. #33. Now call the container. Give the width of 400 pixel, and height of 300 pixel. And I'm going to use the position absolute to the child. So position relative, I'm giving position relative to the child parent. Now we have container. Inside the container we have image. So give the width and height 100%. So it gets the container width and height. Width of 100%, height of 100%. Cool. Now we have overlay. We can give position absolute, width of 100%, height of 100%. That means it is going to take the container's width and height. Top of 0, and whatever is there inside the overlay I want to be at the center. So copy paste the same thing which we have did for the body. Now it's at the center. So the overlay text need to be somewhat bigger. Let me make this 30, and we can have the color of white, and the overlay is going to have background RGBA with black transparent. Cool. So when I hover on the container, I want the overlay. So before that, let me make the opacity of the overlay 0, and when I hover it, I want the opacity to be 1. So now you can see that's a quick movement. We don't want the quick movement. So to make this transition smoother, we can add transition 0.5s, so that it would smooth the transition. Now we have h1. Since we have only one h1, we can directly access the h1 with the HTML element name. So we can give margin bottom of -200%. Refresh it. I think it's not, it's h3. So now it's at the bottom, you can see it's here. So let me make the container overflow hidden so that we can not see which is outside of the container. So if I refresh it, you won't see, but it is very below at the container. Now when I hover on the container, I want the H3 to have margin bottom 0 or margin 0. Refresh it. So as a quick movement, so again transition 0.5s. Cool. This is the scope of the video is done. Thank you so much for listening.